Right. So welcome back to the Blot Outdoor Show, guys. Thank you for joining me on another stealth camping adventure. Today I'm in the town of Middlesbrough, and as you can see I'm next to the home of Middlesbrough Football Club, the Riverside Stadium. I'll show you why it's called the Riverside Stadium if you're not familiar with the area. Let's just take a little mooch over here, the old Linden Gooch. Yes, I've been down here a few times to see Sunderland play. Sometimes we've won and sometimes we've been absolutely stuffed. Typical Sunderland. There we go, guys. Right next to the River Tees. You better believe we are. Okay then. Windy. Now I need to find a camping spot for tonight. Obviously I can't camp right next to the ground. It's heavily cameraed, you know, CCTV. Plus I'm going to get bust a blood vessel straight away. So what I'm looking for is, we'll have a walk around, we'll find some bushes or something somewhere. I mean, straight away over there, guys. I'll zoom in. There's some bushes over there. Yeah, but I'm not going to lie, I've got a good idea already where I'm going to camp. When I was driving home from Yorkshire the other day on my last wild camp, I pulled in here into this car park and I went for a walk around and I seen the spot. I've only just walked past it and then I walked past again. So I'm hoping there's enough room in the bushes to get me tent in. Yeah. There was loads of cars going past, and while I was walking around the stadium here, someone shouted, "Mandingo!" So I went over and I was talking to him. He works in here. He's a big fan of the channel, so I wasn't sure if he was watching us, so I didn't want to give me location away. But I will walk around soon, find a camping spot. But for now, we'll have a little look around, guys, and I'll show you around, you know, around the stadium grounds, if that makes sense. So you've got your fan zone here. Obviously, this is where all the lads and lasses who are coming to watch Borough get a pint on match day. They're a bit like Sunderland Football Club, long-suffering fans, watching the team up and down from the Premier League to the Championship. You've got to stick with your team though, guys, haven't you? You can't just switch teams. Here's some Middlesbrough legends of the past. Wolf Mannion. George Campsell or Campsell. Over here we've got George Hardwick. You better believe we have Mandingos. Come on then. Haven't got time to mess around. It's going to be pitch black in an hour, maybe even less than an hour. Them dark nights is flying in. It's getting cold already. I can feel my hands absolutely freezing. But luckily I've got the old heated glove dingoes in my Baghdad. Take a walk around the ground, guys. We're going to go all the way around the other side. Okay, my manly dingles, I'll bring you back when we're around there and we're going to make a run in the bush for our camping spot. How we? just behind the south stand now. I think it's the south stand. Just down here. We'll cross over the road, guys, and then we're looking at getting in them bushes just there. And you can see I will just be opposite Middlesbrough's Riverside Stadium. Like I say, when I came the other day, it was really busy, this road, and then I was a bit wary in case that lad was watching us from back there, because he even said to us, "Are you looking for a camping spot, Mandingo?" So he was onto us, he knew where I was up to. So I just walked past and I had a quick look, and I thought, right, that'll ding dang do for this Mandingo. The thing is, sometimes you get in the bushes and you're looking and it's like, oh God, there's no room to put my tent. So we shall see. Looks like that business over there is open still. Like a motor repair place. MOT centre. There's no one around. It's nice and quiet. That's what I was hoping for. Can't quite remember exactly where. I think it was in there. I was looking. Just walk past and then we'll double back. Just making sure the course is clear, guys. I can see all the way along there. There's no one around. I don't think I came this far along. No. Car coming along there as well. So let's get cracking. Let's make a move for it. There's no security around the stadium. Right, let's go, folks. Let's go. Let's get in the bush. Oh, you bastard. Sorry for the language. That's it, folks. We're in. Ah, man. Just bang me head off a branch. You can see through there. Railway line. So I might get some train action. I am exciting. Yes, folks. Oh, this is going to be home for tonight, and this is the way of the Mandingo. Whew. Right, let's get the old Baghdad off me backaroony. Let's get a beer, and let's get a nice little shot of whiskey to warm the chest up. You know it makes total sense. So there you go then, guys. Tent is up. I've still got to put all my stuff inside. You know, like the foil mat and my air bed and sleeping bag. All my bits and pieces. Haven't even had a beer yet. Just been having a few shots of whiskey. Inch grower. No, sorry. Inch gower. Mrs. Brott, which is always an inch grower, if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice indeed. I didn't bring a full bottle out. Don't think I'm a total alcoholic. It was a half bottle. So I've had a couple of shots. I'm having to just keep looking over my shoulder because the Riverside Stadium's just there. And just like my stadium, Sunderland, the Stadium of Light, there's loads of activity around it on night time. People walking around, people out and about with the dogs. And there's been a couple of people walking past. There was a cop car went past. Yeah, plenty of traffic as well, so I've got to play Cool in the Gang, the old Cool in the Gang bang, if you know what I'm talking about, guys. Alrighty, however, let's put this away. I don't want to get too smash burgered too quick. Let's get the rest of this geezer up and I'll bring you back in a Winnie Mandela. Right. Matron. Oh yes folks, just enjoying my second can of Italian beer, Cruz Campo, brewed in the famous Italian city of Seville. You know what makes sense, Mandingos? Oh yes. Come on then guys, time to show you my setup for tonight. As you can see, I'm in the battered and bruised Van Gogh Orion tent. I've got my new seat, same as my last one but a different colour. This one's black. Trekology camping chair. The last one I had was like a camouflage colour. Let's have a look inside. Now I've put this tarp down first. That's normally just like grass down there, there's normally no floor. Hold on. More Shania twins. The old Shanias. Come on then guys, let's go inside and have a look. So we've got a bin diesel there, all my shite. Foil mat on the bottom, the old Mac Goss. Burghouse slating pad. Same as my last one. That's brand new. I've just bought a brand new one. The last one I had for 3 years, so no complaints. It was finally going down slow during the night, so I hope I can get another 3 years out of that. I cannot complain. 16 stone of relaxed muscle lying on that, guys, so it's done the job dingo for me, Mandingos, as they say in the southeastern region of Mongolia. Down trousers and down slippers if I get cold, down jacket which I'm going to put on soon because it is getting stone cold Steve Austin. Heated gloves which I will put on later on. Warm hat in there, yeah. For my main meal tonight, nice and simple, nice and easy, no messing about. 2 tins of Princess beef stew. It'll still be a meal fit for Mandingo, you better believe it will. Right, for my drinks, whiskey, you better believe it guys. Inch Gower. I called it Inch Grower earlier on. Like I said, Mrs. Blot with a sexy bot, she would wish I had a couple of inches grower, if you know what I'm talking about. I've got a nice bottle of Jam Shed as well. The old Charisse. 2 Candingos left of Italian beer. But that whiskey, I've had a couple of tastes and it's absolute quality. It's a 55 pound bottle of whiskey and I've got a note with it. Sent to me from a bunch of lads, a good bunch of grafters who work away on the oil rigs in Azerbaijan. Oh, and let's read this. Enjoy the world famous whiskey with you with an Inch Gower or Inch Gower. I don't know which way you say it guys. From Bucky, all the best from Jamie and the ACE Rig Crew, Azerbaijan. Well, Mandingos, I certainly will enjoy that. I'm going to get smash burger on it, and I'll tell you what we'll do when we do the world famous Wasky review. We'll go back round the other side of the Riverside Stadium, and can remember when we walk through the fan zone and you had all the tables and chairs. We'll sit down there later on and we will do the world famous Wasky review right outside the Riverside Stadium in the fan zone. You know, makes sense. Right, snackaroonies, what have I got? I've got a Ginsters chicken and mushroom, video nasty. We've got a little cake. We've got cherry chocolate orange. I've also got some Italian Milano salami. You better believe I have. So guys, I'm now going to have another Candingo. What's that? There's a bug on there. The old bug light, yeah. We'll get this one. I'm going to enjoy a nice Candingo. Italian beer. I'm going to have a snack on some Italian Milano salami. Yes. Washed down with a nice Italian beer from the famous Italian city of Seville. Cheers, guys. Right next to Middlesbrough's Riverside Stadium. And while we're talking about Middlesbrough, I'm going to say up the borough, as they say, in the back streets of Billingham and the southeastern region of Stockton-on-Tees. You better believe they do, Mandingos, and you know it makes total sense. Right. Sunderland, Sunderland, Sunderland. Get back in the bush. The old kid bush. Come on then, folks. Let's go inside the tent for a few minutes. Oh, and chill out and talk some shite. We'll have a few shots of Wasky as well. Inchgower, you better believe it. Spearside, single malt. Scotch Wasky, oh yes. Well, it's time for me now just to sit back and talk some shite to you guys. I get people asking, you know, all the time, Mandingo, how do you find these camping spots? You're out every week, week after week, and yes I am. I can honestly say I think I'm the only YouTuber, and this is not me being big-headed and bragging. I'm just stating the truth. I think I'm the only one that's out every week putting a camping video out, 2 camping videos. Like, I'm the only one putting 1 camping video out, and then I also put 2 camping videos out as well. So if you enjoy watching these stealth camps, guys, you know, Sunday night stealth camping, check out my Wednesday night wild camps as well. You don't have to watch it on Wednesday, you can watch it on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You can even watch it on Sunday as a warm-up video before the stealth camp. So yeah, I was on my last wild camp, and I was driving home from Yorkshire, North Yorkshire. I done a camp next to Skelton Tower, like 200-year-old tower, castle ruins, wherever it was. It was a fantastic camp, one of the best wild camps I've done. So as I was driving back, I was coming through Middlesbrough, and I thought, right, what I'm going to do is, good idea, Mandingo, I'm going to kill two birds with one fish, if you know what I'm talking about. So I pulled into the car park at the Riverside Stadium, and I thought, right, I'm going to have a look around for a stealth camping spot while I'm here. Plus, my son Preston, if you're watching Preston, I love your son, you're the best son in the world. He collects football shirts, and he's not bothered what kind of football shirt it is, it just all goes to his collection. Well, he'll take a Middlesbrough shirt at a push, but he'll take one. Newcastle? No, he'll not take a Newcastle shirt. But yeah, so I parks up. First I was having the mooch around, the old Linden Gooch, and I was behind, is it the North Stand? The stand behind the goal where you've got the River Tees runs down. So I was walking down there, and I was having a look around, and then a security guy came around the corner, big high-vis coat on, and he was wondering what I was doing. So like I looked over the river down, and I was looking across to a couple of big ships that was there, and then I doubled back, and I was walking back along to where the Middlesbrough Football Club shop is. You know, you can go and buy your football shirts and memorabilia and all that shite. I looked back over my shoulder, and he was just standing there watching us. So I was like, right, I was going to go in the club shop anyway, so I thought, I would go in the club shop, buy something, which I did. I bought like a Middlesbrough away kit for my son, blue and I think it was blue and black stripes. I'm colourblind, so yeah, was it blue or dark blue or blue and black? I think it was blue and black stripes. Anyway, my son likes the strip. He's not too keen on Middlesbrough, but he will accept the Middlesbrough shirt because we don't see Sunderland and Middlesbrough as a derby game. Can you hear that? Another start again. Another Shania Twain going past her. Anyway, so I get the football shirt in the old plastic Baghdad, comes out the club shop, turns left, literally walks a few steps away, and all I hear is Mandingo. I turns round, and a lovely guy came over, stood and had a big crack on for 10 minutes. Really nice guy, works for Middlesbrough Football Club, massive fan of the Blood Outdoor Show. And he said, oh, can I get me photo took with you? I'll put it on the fans group on Facebook. I said, of course you can, mate. No prob dingo, Mandingo, as they say in the doo-doing. And he had a big crack on with him. I told him why I was there. I'd been driving back from Yorkshire. But then he said, are you looking for a stealth camping spot as well? Well, I couldn't lie. I was like, well, I said, I'm going to have a look around, mate. I said, I don't know. If I find somewhere, I find somewhere. If I don't, I don't. If you know what I'm talking about. So he says, no problems, mate. He went, I'll leave you to it. Good luck. And yeah, he put the photograph in the fans group on Facebook. Really nice guy. If you're watching, mate, it was nice to meet you. Anyway, that's how I found this spot. So, yeah. Do you know what it is, guys? While we're talking about like Middlesbrough, Newcastle, Sunderland and football rivalries, all that goes out the window when it comes to camping, when it comes to my YouTube channel. I've built up a massive community on YouTube and in the Facebook group, which isn't run by me. I don't run the Facebook group. It's a Facebook Blot Outdoors fans group run by fans. But then I've got my Instagram as well, Blot Outdoor Show official on Instagram. So it's a massive like community where I keep things strict on. I don't involve anything to do with like politics, religion, like sexuality, unless it's pansexuality, the old pansexuality, the old sexual chocolate. You know what I mean, guys? Yes. If I see anything, see like in the comment section of my YouTube videos to do with like politics and religion, if someone's insulting someone about the sexuality, if it's nasty, they get blocked. If it's if it's not too bad, I'll just like remove the comment. Do you know what I mean, guys? And it's the same I do as well with football, because like I know it's like nothing, but if you're going to get people bitching on about, oh, I support this team, I support that team, I just remove the comments, because I can honestly say, like Sunderland, my team, and Newcastle absolutely despise each other. The hatred runs so deep, it's unreal. But, and I've got to be honest, I think I've got over 1,000 subscribers from Newcastle, and I've never had a negative comment. Everything has just been like so positive and encouraging us to come out camping. And you know, you get like cheeky remarks like you might be a Sunderland fan and your football team is shit, but you're a great lad and I love your videos. That's fair enough. I love all that. And I get the same crack from here as well in Middlesbrough. I don't think I've got as many subscribers from Middlesbrough as well I've got from Sunderland. From Sunderland and from Newcastle. But I've got hundreds and hundreds, yeah. I must have over 500 subscribers from Middlesbrough. And everything's positive. I haven't had one dickhead. Do you know what I mean? Everyone has been spot on. And I have actually got a soft spot. Let us give it the drink. I told you I was going to waffle on and talk some shite, guys. So apologies for that. Grab yourself a drink, just like me. I've always had like a soft spot for Middlesbrough. Not for the football team. No, when Sunderland and Middlesbrough play, obviously I want Sunderland to win. Which we did a few weeks ago at the Stadium of Light, 1-0. But I'm not going to rub your noses in it, because last year Middlesbrough stuffed us 4-0 at the Stadium of Light. So that's just the way it goes, man, dingoes. But when I was a young lad and I first passed my driving test, 17-year-old, I used to come down to Middlesbrough to buy me clothes. You know, me designer clothes. Me Armani jeans, Stone Island jacket, Burberry shirt. Oh yes, looking as smart as a fart to go out on the lash, pulling the gash, if you know what I'm talking about, guys. Yeah, Middlesbrough used to have some cracking designer clothing shops back in the day. I don't know if they still have, but yeah, I used to be a regular down shopping at Middlesbrough, buying some nice clothing, if you know what I'm talking about. And I used to come down to Middlesbrough Town Hall. I've seen a few live gigs, you know, like live bands at Middlesbrough Town Hall. So we'd make a day of it. We'd go out and drink a few beers, then we'd go to the Town Hall, watch a live band, and then go out on the lash after. And we never ever had any trouble at all. You get cracking on to people, oh, where you from? Oh, I'm from Sunderland. Oh, you Sunderland fan? Yeah, I'm a Sunderland fan. No trouble at all. Everyone fantastic. So yeah, big up the Borough lads, if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's enough of me talking shite, guys. I think I've waffled on far too long for now. Far too long, dingo man dingoes, as they say in the gay bars of San Francisco. Right. Come on then, folks. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you how close I am to Middlesbrough's stadium, the Riverside Stadium. from Camp Mandingo. We've literally just left my camp. You can see the ground there. Now I'm doing this because you always get a few dickheads who will see it. You weren't even camping next to the ground, Mandingo. You were just a mile away over the road in the bushes. You can literally see. There's the bushes, guys. Railway lines through there. Here is the Riverside Stadium. Oh yes. Let's have a look, guys. You know it makes sense. What's this about, folks? What's this? If any of my Middlesbrough subscribers can tell me, because I've noticed you can't walk all the way around the ground like what you can do at my ground, the Stadium of Light. At the Stadium of Light, you can just come down any time of day, any time of night, and you can walk all the way around the ground. You can't here. It's like blocked off around there. So yeah, I'm interested to know what the crack is there. Why I'm bothered. Yes. I tell you what though, it's a nice looking ground from the outside. The couple of times I've been here to see Sunderland play, you don't take no notice, do you? You just arrive and smash bird. Come on, Sunderland. Yes. I tell you what, it's a lot. Wait, it looks a lot better than Urson Park. A bit like the Stadium of Light looks a lot better than Roker Park. But I bet all you Middlesbrough fans wish you were still at Urson Park, just like I wish we're still at Roker Park. You can't beat the good old days in the old football grounds. It's nice having these big stadiums, but you kind of like lose the soul, don't you? It's not quite the same. I remember going to Urson Park twice. Oh, some seats here. They must have knew the Mandingo was coming. Twice I went to Urson Park back in the day. Got beat both times. One that sticks in my mind is we got absolutely stuffed. 4-1, Middlesbrough 4, Sunderland 1. Typical Sunderland. Cheers, guys. Yeah, I think Henry scored. Wilkinson, I think, scored a hat-trick. We were absolutely shite. We were stood like in the corner, you know, like a big standing corner bit. And there was hell on. There was absolute hell on. It was like, I can't explain it. I was just a teenager. I was still at school. I'd never seen nothing like it. There was just bodies lying all over. Fights going off. Unbelievable. Well, Middlesbrough are renowned, aren't they, for having a top firm. Yeah. So, Sunderland as well had a good firm, didn't they? The Seaburn Casuals. But when I watch all these programmes on the telly, I watch a lot of stuff on YouTube, I watch random shite all the time, and you see like the top firms from like Chelsea, Millwall, West Ham, you know, like other firms, and they all always mention Middlesbrough are a top firm, and I can vouch for that because yeah, it was just hell on. It was hell on going on. But yeah, Sunderland had a good firm as well. Like I say, the Seaburn Casuals. Let's have one more look at this, folks, before we take off. And then you've got the Newcastle lads, the Gremlins. Very nice bunch of lads, yes, a very nice bunch of lads. Absolute bunch of lunatics. Do you know what I mean? But like I say, I'm a very lucky guy. I've got like, obviously people from Sunderland watch my channel, and I seem to have the support from Newcastle and Middlesbrough. I think that's because I don't bring football into my channel. Yes, I'm talking about football now, but I don't give it the big one about Sunderland. I keep fair when it comes to talking about Sunderland, Newcastle, and Middlesbrough. So I think that's why I've got the respect of all like the North East football fans. But twice I went to Erson Park, got beat both times. Twice I've been here. One time I was with my mate, a lad called Slash. Yeah, not a very good name. And we were stood behind the goal. You know when the Middlesbrough used to put the fans behind the goal? We had tickets for the Middlesbrough end, but at the time Middlesbrough had a top team. Sunderland were like what they were usually, down the bottom of the Premier League. Middlesbrough were like challenging for Europe, if you know what I'm talking about. And we got stuffed 3-0. Yeah, we got battered. The other time I came was in the FA Cup. Sunderland had the whole end behind the goal, and I think Sessegnon scored the goal and we won. Yeah, that was fantastic. But when we got beat 3-0 in the Premier League, when we left the ground, we took off like down that way. Well, because we weren't jumping up and down when Middlesbrough scored the 3 goals, the lads behind us must have like knew we were Sunderland fans and they were following us. So me and my mate Slash, we just took off down this back lane and legged it, where he was skinny like a whippet. And I know I don't look like it now, but I'm fast as lightning. Yeah, I was good at athletics, guys, when I was younger. Anyone that knows us from my younger days can vouch for that. I was captain of the athletics team at school. I was like shit off a stick, and me and the Slash were away into Middlesbrough town centre, in the pub for a pint, mixing in with the locals, so no one knew who we were. Oh. Yeah. Come on then, my fan sexualities. Let's get round to the Borough fan zone. Oh yes, and do a world famous Wasky review, Sunderland Football Club style. You better believe it, Mandingos. And you know it makes total sense. Ricicles. Guys, here we are at the Middlesbrough fan zone. It's time to do a world famous Wasky review. Inch Gower. Reading some signs. It says it's heavily CCTV camaraderie, if that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, that's okay, because nothing on the Blood Outdoor Show makes sense. Oh, it's cold, guys. It's Steve Bold. It's Stone Cold Steve Austin. Right, just to show you exactly where I am. Welcome to Riverside fan zone. Let's take a seat down here. And get on with the Wasky review. Right. Oh yes, Mandingos. You know what time it is. Wasky time, and this is what we've got sitting in the Middlesbrough fan zone outside the Riverside Stadium, the home of Middlesbrough Football Club. We have got Inch Gower, which has been kindly given to me from a bunch of legends who are working away on the oil rigs off the coast of Azerbaijan. I've got a nice little note here. I've already read it out here. I'll read it again. Enjoy the world famous Wasky review with an inch gower from Bucky. Yes, from Bucky. Matron. All the best from Jamie and the ACE or ACE, whichever way you see it, rig crew, Azerbaijan. Right, cheese mandingos. You better believe I'm going to do a world famous Wasky review with this Wasky. Come on then, guys, let's get this popped in. The old famous Cub Dingo, my Mandy Dingles. Oh yes, you know it makes absolute and complete, total, utter, unbelievable sense. Rice cakes, and let's get the old bakeroonies. Here we go, guys. Oh, to be honest, that's quite mild, quite gentle. Yeah, quite gentle, guys. Let's give that a swirl around and let's see what else we get. Some like floral notes, yeah, like a nice, dare I say, like a nice sea breeze, salty sea smell with some floral notes about it. There's a few spices in there, folks, but nothing overpowering, just nice, but a nice sea salt. Snifferoony, smell of the old river teas coming up my Nostradamus, if you know what I'm talking about. That's enough of the sniffing. Let's get on with the tasting. Right. Yeah, that's quite smooth. It's certainly not harsh, not at all in one little bit. Yeah, so on the first taste, even if I wasn't a Wasky drinker, there's nothing harsh about that at all. That's just going down so smooth, so silky, very nice indeed. You better believe it is my spam dingoes. Let's have another taste. Yeah, it's not a fruity one. You know, sometimes I say it's got a fruity element. It's more like it's hard to explain. It's silky and delicate. It's definitely got like a nice, smooth, classy thing about it. It's got some spices. It's got like a ginger taste. Now I love ginger in the house with Mrs. Blott, cup of tea, a nice slice of ginger cake. Oh, the old ginger muff. Oh, matron. Do you know what I mean, guys? But yeah, that's got a nice, silky, smooth, a few tingles on the old tongue dingo, but a nice, like a ginger spice type of taste. Let's have another taste, guys. There's got to be more than that for such a quality bottle of Wasky. That's like a £50, a £55 bottle of Wasky, canny bought for me from a bunch of legends. You better believe it. Here we go. Oh, it's just like a sweet, but not too sweet, smooth toffee. Like imagine having, oh, you know when you got like a box of chocolates. You know when you pick the best sweets out, you pick the best chocolate out with the caramel or the toffee inside, and you let it melt in your mouth, and it just seeps down your throat. Imagine that with a hit of whiskey, chocolatey, like a cocoa, chocolate, toffee, caramel, down the throat with a little bit of a ginger spice. That, for me, it's a top quality whiskey. Now, I know for a fact, if anyone tries to fact check me and read up on what that's supposed to say, you're not going to catch me out, because there's no bullshit on the Blood Outdoor Show. You can read the true facts of what that smells and tastes like, and what I've just said. Well, if I have getting somewhere close to it, then I'm a whiskey expert, you better believe it. But I'm guessing I'm way off, because I've just told you what I think off the straight of my mind, what I think off the old tip of the old tongue dingo. I've really enjoyed that, guys. Down the hatch, Dickles. Oh, so to Jamie and the ACE rig crew, Azerbaijan, thank you very much. Inchgour, I'm going to give that a very good, a very solid, massive, straight as a die 9. The old 9 out of 10 dingo mandingos, my Mandy Dingles. You better believe it. You know what I'm talking about. This is serious stealth camping. Oh yes. Right. Come on then, guys, let's get back to Camp Mandingo. I enjoyed that whiskey review. Yeah, it's probably the best whiskey review I've done for a long time. Well, that's what I think. You know, when you're doing it, sometimes you think, in the middle of doing it, in your head you're thinking, oh, it's not a good one, this one. But that one tonight, yeah, absolutely loved it. In a brilliant location, Middlesbrough Football Club, Riverside Stadium. Yes, man, Lingos, the world famous whiskey review is just going all over the world. All over the world. I'm only 30 minutes down the road in Middlesbrough. Why I'm world famous. Come on then, guys, here we go. We are just over there. I'll bring you back in a second. Here we go, folks. Through here. Camp Mandingo is round here somewhere. You better believe it is. Oh yes, look at this. Well, the bees are all gone, the whiskey's now gone, but we have still got a nice little bottle of jam shed red wine Shiraz. So yeah, I'm going to crack this open and I'll bring you back in a minute. Mice. Hey mate. Hey mate. Hey mate. Oh yes, my fun sexualities. Time to get some beef stew on. I've got 2 canned dingos of beef stew. is going to be a male fit for the Mandingo. Right. Yes, folks, it's that time of night where it's time to get stuck in to some serious scrandingo, mandingos. Where's me spoon? I've lost me spoon. I did have it, guys. I found it. So this is just 2 tins of Princess beef stew. 2 tins, guys. We are not messing about tonight. Oh yes. What I could have done is a couple of nice buns, crusty buns or crusty rolls with some butter on, the old Boutar Saints. Boutar Saints. Boutar Saints. Yes, guys, that would have made it a nice little meal even better. Oh yes, my mandingos. This is nice. Oh yes. Very tasty. Nothing special. A nice hot meal. Exactly what I need before I climb in my sleeping bag. All right. Oh yes, like I say, not the greatest meal I've had on my camping trips. It's nearly 3 o'clock in the morning, guys. The time goes absolutely nowhere. I've just been sitting chilling, checking stuff out on my phone, on my YouTube studio. I've been watching some random shite on YouTube. Nothing worth talking about. And I checked the time and I was like, bloody hell. Right, guys. While I'm doing some munching Gladbach on the last of this, I'm going to take this chance now to say a big fat mega thank you to all you absolute legends who have supported my channel, the Blood Outdoor Show, over this last week. Honestly, guys, each and every one of you is an absolute legend. We'll keep it short and sweet this week, guys. I don't want to keep repeating what I say every week. So, yes, you don't have to do it. Like I say, just give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Just leave a comment. That really does help. The Blood Outdoor Show, and it's very much appreciated. But if you have bought me a coffee over this last week, this one, guys, massive love, is a big fat megasaurus. Thank you to all you legends. Oh yes, you better believe it is. There's your names, my fan sexualities, down there. Oh yes, down there and down there. Right, I love each and every one of yous.
You all are absolute bunch of legends of the Blot Outdoor Show. You know it makes sense. Yes, guys. Thank you very much for the support. I do really appreciate it. Oh. Wow. Okay then, my manny dingles. Just finishing off the last of this slope. And there's going to be slate for me. Spillage. Okay then, guys. I am now going to say bonjour, arrivederci, good night Vienna, and Vorsprung der Technik. I'll see you legends first thing in the morning at coffee time. Yes, you better believe I will. I love each and every one of you. You know, makes sense. Right. Matron. It's the glove of self-love.
Wow, guys, what a sleep. And good morning, by the way. 10 o'clock. Bloody hell. I was just lying there. I had my eyes shut. But I've been awake for a while. And I thought it was only like 8 o'clock or something. Just checked my phone there. 10 o'clock. So, on that note, let's get up. Let's get cracking. Let's get packed away. And let's get out of Dodge City. Rice. So there we have it, folks. That's me all packed away. Obviously that's where the tent was. Bin diesel with all my shite. Baghdad ready to put on the old Baccaroony. Come on then, folks, let's get this bag on. Let's make like a tree and split and get out of Dodge City. It's a late one today. Mrs. Blot will be worrying. She'll be wondering where I am. Let's get cracking. Come on then, guys. Let's go. Go walk round the stadium and back to the Blotmobile, and that's another successful stealth camp completed. Oh yes! So that's it, guys. That's the end of this week's stealth camping video. Hope you've enjoyed it. I've had absolutely fantastic as usual. You better believe I have. If you have liked it, guys, please give me a big thumbs up. Leave a comment. It really does help the channel. And then, yeah, spread the word. Spread the word about the Blot Outdoor Show. Tell people you know that you might think like this kind of shit. Yes. Well, Mandingos, please join me on the next one, which will be a wild camp on Wednesday night. Come on, guys. Get tuned in for the wild camps. They don't get their views as good as what the stealth camps get, so I would appreciate all the help if you know what I'm talking about. And that's it, Mandingos. Once again, thank you so much. I love each and every one of you, and I will see you on the next Blot Outdoor Show adventure. You know it makes absolute, complete, total sense. Rice.
Oh, matron.
You know, it's make total sense, mate. Very nice.